Hello students, welcome back. Today's lesson is decimals, the 11th lesson in the second term. If you find this interesting, please subscribe. Now we shall begin. When a unit is divided into 10 equal parts, then one part is equal to 1 over 10. This is denoted as a decimal number by 0.1. Therefore, 0.1 equal 1 over 10. When a unit is divided into 100 equal parts, then one part is equal to 1 over 100. This is denoted as a decimal number by 0.01. Therefore, 0.01 equal 1 over 100. Now, when a unit is divided into 1000 equal parts, then one part is equal to 1 over 1000. Therefore, 1 over 1000 equals 0.001. Representing 0.024 on an abacus, then place values are ones, tenth, hundreds and thousand.
Powers of 10, 10 equal 10 to the power 1, 100 equal 10 to the power 2, 1000 equal 10 to the power 3, 10,000 equal 10 to the power 4.
See this example 1 over 2, 2 over 5, 3 over 8. These denominators are not powers of 10, 1 over 4, 7 over 50. Denominators are not powers of 10. So we are going to convert these type of fractions as decimal. Now see the first example, 1 over 2 convert as a decimal. Then we have to convert the denominator as a power of 10. So we can convert this denominator as 10 by multiplying both numerator and denominator by 5. 1 over 2 multiply by 5. Then numerator is 5, denominator is 10. When we write this as a decimal number 0.5. Now see the second example. Convert 3 over 4 as a decimal number. Here denominator is 4. This can't be converted as 10 because 4 is not a factor of 10. So we have to convert this denominator as 100. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 25. Then numerator is 75 over 100. Then 75 over 100 write as a decimal number 0.75. Next part is writing the mixed number as a decimal number. Let's write 1 over 4 as a decimal number. Now here we can write this mixed number as a sum of a whole number and a fraction. Then convert this fraction as a decimal number 1 over 4. Then 4 convert as 100. Therefore, multiply both numerator and denominator by 25. Now here 3 plus 25 over 100 equal 3 plus 0.25 when write this as a decimal number. Therefore, sum of this whole number and the decimal number answer is 3.25. See the second example. Convert 7 over 50 as a decimal number. Again write this as a sum of a whole number and a fraction. Now 2 plus convert the denominator as a power of 10. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 2. 50 convert as a power of 10. 14 over 100. Now we can write 2 plus 14 over 100 as a decimal number 0.14. Now write this as a decimal number as 2.14. Fraction as a decimal number. See this example 5 over 4. First convert this as a mixed number. When we write 4 over 5 as a mixed number, 1 over 4. Then write this as a sum of whole number and a fraction. 1 plus 4 convert this denominator convert as a power of 10 as 100. So multiply both numerator and denominator by 25. Therefore 1 plus 25 over 100. Now write this as a decimal number. 1 plus write this as a decimal number 0.25. Therefore 1 plus 1.25. Decimal as fractions. Now see the first example. 0.7 convert as a fraction. Then we can write this as 7 over 10. Now see the second example. 1.3 convert as a fraction. Then write this as a sum of whole number and a decimal number. Then convert this decimal number as a fraction, that is 3 over 10. Then we can write 3 over 10. This as a fraction. Now see the first example. 0.2 multiplied by 3. This is the decimal number, this is the whole number. Then we can take this answer by taking sum of 3 times of 0.2. Write this product as a sum, then 0.6 is the answer. Then we can take this answer using another method, 0.2 multiplied by 3. Now this product having 1 decimal place, because there is a digit after the decimal point. Now take the answer without considering decimal point in this number. Consider this number as a whole number. When we consider this number as a whole number, there is 2. 2 into 3. Answer is 6. Now the 1 decimal place should be the answer. Therefore, separate 1 decimal in this answer. See the second example. 3.25 multiplied by 6. Now you can see this decimal number. There are 2 decimal places. Therefore, there should be 2 decimal places in this answer. Now without considering this decimal point, take this number as a whole number. Then there is 325. Without considering decimal point, take this as a whole number and multiply by 6. Then 6 times 5, 30. 6 times 2, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. 16. 6 times 3, 18. 18 plus 1, 19. Now separate 2 decimal places in this answer from the unit place. Now count 2 decimal places here. Then answer is 19.50 or 19.5. That is the answer. Now divide 2.13 by 2 using the lone method of division. Here 2 times of 2 is 1, then 2 into 1 is 2, remainder is 0. Now take next number is the first decimal place, that is after the decimal point, first digit. Then take this value. When we take decimals, then put the decimal point in the answer. Now calculate 2 times of 1. There are no 2 times of 1. So write here 0. Now take the next decimal place here, second decimal place. Now calculate 2 times of 13, that is 6. Then 2 times 6 is 12. Then again take the remainder is 1. Now take the third decimal place as 0. Then take this third decimal place here. Now calculate 2 times of 10. Then there are 5. Then when divide 2.13 by 2, answer is 1.065. This is the answer. First one, 0.7 multiplied by 10. Now first method, without considering this decimal point, take this as a whole number. Then whole number is 7 multiplied by 10. Answer is 70. But we should separate here one decimal in the answer. Then answer is 7. Now we can take the same answer in using another method. See this one, 0.7 multiplied by 10. When we take the answer here, move the decimal point one place to the right side. Then answer is 7. Now move this decimal point here, one digit, 7.0. Then see this third example, 2.15 multiplied by 100. Then first method is without considering decimals, take this as a whole number, 215 multiplied by 100. Then answer is 21,500. Then separate two decimals because in the question having two decimal places. Then separate decimal places from the unit place. Example, 36.5 divide by 10. Here move the decimal point one place to the left side when divide by 10. Now decimal point is here, so answer is 3.65. See the second example, 123.8 to divide by 10. Then move the decimal point one digit to the left side. Then decimal point is here. Now we can write this answer 12.382. Now see the third example, 12 point, we will change this number, 55.3 divide by 100. Now move the decimal place two places to the left side, then first digit, second digit, then decimal point is here. So answer is Okay children, already we have finished the lesson. Today we learned how to convert improper fractions, proper fractions, mixed numbers as decimals, and converting decimals as fractions, and multiplying and dividing a decimal number by a whole number. Finally we did multiplication and division of a decimal by powers of 10. So you have to go through the lesson and do all the exercises in this lesson. And thank you for listening. We will meet again.